What's up, everybody? Hey, I'm up here on the Suwannee section of the Florida Trail, and check out the sunrise coming up. Look at the colors, beautiful. We've already had a road walk for a bit this morning. We left Deep Creek trailhead 3.5 miles ago, and we got about 3 miles left to go to Big Shoals campsite on the Suwannee where all the rapids are, and looking forward to seeing that. Got old Soda Pop over there taking his pictures like he always does. And we're gonna do about 52 plus miles this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And we're headed to Gibson Park, I believe it is. Y'all come along with us. There's the man right there.
What's up?
Hey, check out this hat. Turn it around. That hat right there, y'all. Florida Trail took his picture and put it on that hat, and they selling it, and you can buy it. You go to the Florida Trail Association and look it up. How much was it? 29 bucks?
34.
$34. That's his picture. You can have one of his pictures on your head. That's pretty cool. Enough talking, let's get to walking. Yeah, we're finally leaving Hardtop, getting into the woods here. We'll see how the weeds are in the trail through here. Oh, yeah, probably growed up pretty good. I don't think they've had a chance to come up through here doing any maintenance, so. All right, y'all, we're coming up on the Big Shoals here. They have a campsite right at the Big Shoals rapid area on the Suwannee, and you can hear the water. Let me show y'all when we get there. All right, y'all, check this out. A little campground area here. I don't know what our view is going to be like right here, but maybe right over here we can see. Oh, dang, we can walk down it a little bit. Let's go check this out. Man, what do y'all think about that? That's gorgeous. This is Big Shoals. Class 3 rapids. All right. Have a look at that. Now, if we would have started hiking last night, then we would have actually camped here and probably left out before daylight, and we would have missed seeing it. So we decided to hold off and actually start hiking from the trailhead Saturday morning instead of Friday night like we've been known to do. Have a look. All right, y'all, one last look as I climb up out of here. We're trying to make 10 miles by 10 o'clock. And we're about 6.6 right now. And I don't know what time it is. We're not gonna make it if we're standing around. Check out the root system on the pine tree. You gotta go through it to stay on trail. Ooh. Tight squeeze, but doable. Check that out, y'all. White sandy beaches on the shoreline, gorgeous. And some ups and downs. Check out this brand new bridge going over a creek. I'm not sure of the name of the creek. Here's a look at the creek. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. Look what this creek looks like. How'd you like to have that going through your backyard? Man, that's pretty. Back out of way too. Check out the waterfall we came up on. That's cool. It's pretty big too. Probably a 4-foot drop right there. Headed on downstream. I'm gonna come over here and see if I can see a little better about where Soda Pop's at. All right, here's another view. Check that out. There's a pretty good waterfall for Florida now, let me tell you. Got another little footbridge here. A little bitty baby waterfall right there. Can't see it from this side, but it's pretty hilly through here. Nice bluffs, hiking up and down. I like it a lot. Reminds me of the Foothills Trail. When you round the corner and you find a tractor that has a sign on it that says private property, no trespassing, you know you're on the Florida Trail. Man, you can hear a lot of birds up here. Haven't seen them yet, but some sort of flock of birds making all kinds of racket. It's just everywhere. All right, y'all, we've made it to Deep Gully campsite here. And this is about the 10-mile mark, and it's 9:36, so we are doing fantastic. He's got his umbrella out because it's sprinkling on us. The sun comes out and then it rains, and the sun comes out and it rains. But up this hill, pretty cool spot. I don't know exactly where the camp is at. Oh, right up here, right up on the hill probably. Let's check it out up there. All right, here's the actual campsite. It's got a bench here, table. That's about it. Looking over the river. I think I'm gonna take my backpack off for a minute since we made our 10 miles and take a little break. Another footbridge. This one's up in the air quite a bit. There's a natural bridge right there. A little shaky, a little wobbly. We're moving on. We got a little ways to go and we'll be coming into the town of White Springs. Headed uphill. We made it to Little Shoals. Right back there is a cutoff that takes you down to a trailhead, Little Shoals Trailhead. And I think right up ahead, we're gonna have, I don't know, an overlook is what it says on far out. But for right now, peeking through the bushes. Oh, there's Soda Pop. How do you get down there? Guess that's where I'm going. Right down through here. We just switch back right on down. Well, have a look at that. Pretty sick. Yeah, it's pretty neat. We don't know where we're going to camp tonight. We're just going to keep on pushing along and see how we feel. This is our first hike of the real hiking season for us. So we're kind of playing it by ear with our bodies and feet. We'll see how we feel. Right now we feel great and this is awesome. Pretty cool sign here along the trail for Little Shoals. And looks like the parking area here. This could be a trailhead. I thought maybe it was back there, but this looks like a trailhead. Little Shoals. Heading under a bridge here. Oh, you can see the water down here. Let's go see it real quick. I believe we're heading up that way. All right, here we are walking over the Suwannee River. There's that bridge, the railroad bridge, pretty cool. We've seen it from below, and now we're on top. Suwannee River. Check out the view of the river from up here on the bridge. And right there's the wayside. That sign right there says that we're headed into White Springs city limits. There's the wayside over there. Nice spot to come hang out. Oh, they even got a little swing right there. Right there. Look at that. Beautiful. Headed into White Springs. All right, y'all, we're leaving out of the White Springs track back there, and we're almost into the town of White Springs. We'll be road walking right through the city, and right here's a graveyard. Check it out. Trail brings you right past it. All right, we made it up here to White Springs where we can go to a convenience store and grab us a cold drink. And we'll find us a spot to sit down here a little bit and eat us some lunch. There's the neighborhood watchdogs over there. Right next to the fat bellies.
Just wanted some.
We should have went in there and got us some groceries. We might not have got back on trail after that one. Check out the art on the side of the wall. Very cool. Buds and Suds Coin Laundry.
Yeah, we should cry.
Yeah, we're gonna go down here just a bit and sit at the old spring and have some lunch. It's that time of year. Check out the mural on the side of this house. Well, garage. This is a cool town. Pretty quaint, kind of cute. They got some old buildings around here. Cool town. Check out the fence. And here's another mural right on the side. Right at the stop sign. Here's the front of the store. Adams Hardware. Adams Country Store. If I could speak. Said it's just a hardware store and feed. Very cool. Now we made it to White Sulphur Springs, and we're gonna go down and see how far we can get. Let's go see. Ooh, I got you on video. We gotta go check it out, y'all. All right, let's look at this. Is there water in there? Ain't much. This used to be one heck of a swimming hole back in the day. A bit of a fountain of youth, I think everybody would think it was. I'm pretty sure people would come from all around to see this place. But with the river being so low right now, there's not hardly any water in here. We'll walk over here and you can see the levels. This place used to be hopping back in the day. I've seen some pictures.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna sit here and check this out and then get back on trail. There's where we were up there. And we're headed down to the side, the riverside, so we can hang out down here and get some lunch. All right, folks, we're entering the Stephen Foster Folk Culture Center State Park area. We just had a pretty good little lunch break back there. And now we're back on trail making miles. Got a little breeze. The rain's hit and miss. Not too bad. So we're feeling good now. So we was back here sitting on the ground having our lunch, and we was looking for picnic tables. Now look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 freaking picnic tables. That's all right though. I need to lay out. But they got the picnic tables.
Oh.
Here's another beautiful little spot along the river here. There's a house or something over there. They got some music jamming, at least it's some good music. And we're right on the edge of the river. Moving on. Check out this beautiful spot. Be a good spot to stealth camp. And there's a breeze through here. Clouds are starting to come back. We was getting hot there for a minute. Look at that. That's beautiful. I'm going down to the sand. All right, yeah, I want to look at it closer. Might grab me some water too. Might as well. I'll be down here. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and filter some water. Look at it going across the sand right there. Well, it seems the trails be a little bit overgrown through here. I hear a road real close by. I don't know if that's where we're going or what. It's pretty bushwhacky through here. Hope the ticks don't get on us. Oh boy. Just got a bunch of sticker bushes all over me. All them sticker bushes. Little seeds. Hate them. Check out the snake in the trail. I think it's a rat snake. Blending right in. There's the head. There it is. All right, y'all. Here's another snake, and we just left the last one, but this one's poisonous. This is a little timber rattler.
Venomous.
Venomous. And I walked right past it. Just minding my own business. It didn't even move, but yeah, I walked right past it. You were right beside it.
That's how the other one did, dude. It didn't rattle or anything.
Yeah, it ain't got much of a rattle to rattle. Little guy. We gotta watch where we're at. Make sure we don't step on them. I don't think it'll bother us whatsoever, so long as we ain't stepping on them. Yeah, I don't know how many snakes we've seen today. Maybe 5 altogether. Black snakes, rat snakes, and now rattlesnake. There he goes. Check out this big old bridge going over this pretty deep little canyon over Swift Creek. Man, I'd like to go dip my toes in that water. That's pretty cool. That water doesn't look quite as dark because it isn't. We got about 7 miles to Disappearing Camp. That's where we're gonna try to get to tonight. We gotta stop and get some more water though. And this is overgrown through here. More than damn seeds are getting on me. Here I coming up on I-10 here. Up and over. That area we just left wasn't that well maintained. So, getting old, y'all. Climbing up all this stuff. The old dogs are howling. Sand spurs? We got all kinds of little hitchhikers on us. Now there's a minefield of sand spurs and I see them everywhere. Dang it. All right, right here is Hidden Spring Campsite. There's not really much amenities here. Old fire ring in the bushes there, but I thought I'd show you all this. This is a pine tree with an orange blaze on it. And if you look closely, it's marked up an old cat face where they've tapped it for sap to make turpentine back in the day. There's some metal right there. An old nail. And the blaze. We're still moving along, but we've definitely gotten slower. We're pretty tired. We bit off a lot to open up the hiking season. We're gonna make it. We're gonna go up and find some water, probably a mile and a half. Grab something to eat there, hang out, and then final push to into camp. All right, y'all, we made it down to the riverside where we're gonna hang out and we're gonna grab some water and we're gonna sit here probably an hour, if not more. We've only got about 4 miles or less to camp, but we're pretty whooped, but we're determined to get to camp. But I think just getting off our feet for a little bit and eating is gonna be the key. So we'll pick up here in a little bit. It may be dark. All right, y'all, this is our current condition here. We're stuffing our face and taking breaks right here on the riverside. Man, I don't even want to get up. We got like 4 miles to go to make it to camp.
How many? 4?
I think so. 4 miles. So we're gonna rest up and then push on. We're gonna have a long day tomorrow, y'all. Stick around. The G spot. Little gazebo out in the middle of the woods. Good morning, everybody. We made it to camp last night. And we got up early this morning and broke camp. And we're on our way. We've already been slogging for a little ways because it's been overgrown in spots and pretty hilly. And a lot of down trees. A lot of bushwhacking this morning. But we're on trail. We're making miles. We're going to be coming into somewhere where we can get a cold drink at the store. We'll have a little bit of a road walk. But overall, we got about 22 miles to do today to get back to where we dropped the vehicle off. So we're making miles. Let's go. We still get some beautiful views of the Suwannee River here and there. The trail pretty much takes us by the river the entire way, but some of it's up the hill and back down toward the river, so you don't always have the views. And it's definitely got some little climbs in here with these gullies and stuff. It's a way to wake up in the morning. And the briars have been bad, especially when it was overgrown. But we're moving along. Ooh, we come up to a pretty spot here, y'all. This is a nice little camp area. If you want sand in your britches all night long. Look how pretty this is. There's the orange blaze. Man, that's nice. We're headed up that way. We haven't seen anybody There was one tent set up. We walked through a campground with one tent in it. But other than that, nobody's been on the river. Nobody's been on the trail. Beautiful though. All right, y'all, we've made it to the iconic graffiti bridge. We'll climb up here and see what it looks like crossing it. That's what it looks like from the bottom. Let's go. You guys got a big old long nose. A little bit of trash around here though. All right, let's see what it looks like. It's definitely graffitied up. Even the branches. You can smell the paint. Supernova. Man, they got it covered with paint, bro. Let's see what the view looks like. Oh, that's gorgeous. All right, we're gonna head out. Speaking of paint, there's the painted blaze right there on the post. Let's check out this side real quick. Got a breeze coming down the river. That feels good. And if you got a lock, you can put a lock on here. Bring your own locks. Here's where Suwannee Springs is flowing in here. At least I was told that. We might check that out, I'm not sure. But we're headed to the convenience store. We'll be there shortly.
We should check it out.
All right, y'all, we made it to the convenience store. Got me a Red Bull. He's got his hands full of groceries. A little piece of jerky to chew on. And we'll get back on trail. We got to pick back up down where the bridge was at. And got a Coca-Cola, old soda pop. All right, we're headed back over the graffiti bridge. I thought that was an orange blaze back there, but it's just orange paint. Trail picks up back up here. Pretty cool little spot where a creek meanders by the trail. Little waterfalls. Down there pretty good ways too. Right off the trail. Just after the graffiti bridge. All right, y'all gotta look at this crap. These are all the stupid ass little hitchhikers I've been talking about. Man, this is crazy, y'all. Look at this. What? Dude. God dang it. Look like a freaking porcupine. Not cool. Man. They need to come through here with a mower. Burn the damn woods down through here. We got 15 miles to go. And if it's like this, we might as well plan on another night. Whew. Mercy, it's these things right here. Right here. Goodness. All right, we have a very welcoming road walk for a little ways. Glad to get out of them sticker bushes. We won't never get all these seeds off of us. It's gonna burn our clothes, I reckon. All right, right through here, there's a dog named Baxter that likes to come out and follow hikers, and they ask if he does to chain him up to that leash right there. That way he doesn't continue to run off down the road with you. But I don't see him. I don't hear him. Nope, there he is. Yep. Hey, buddy. There's Baxter there. Are we gonna have to tie you up? Huh? Yeah, you good. All right. Come pick some of these seeds off of me, bud. If he starts to follow us, we'll have to double back and hook him up. But look at this over here. Y'all see them staircases? That goes up to their power meter, just in case of flood. That's how high their power meter is. I thought that was very interesting. But they expect water to maybe get that high, and it probably has. See you, Baxter. You're getting old. Whoa! Here's the little bastards. Woo! Man, they just get all over us. Man. All you gotta do is just bump up against these little seeds. And yeah. This is the kind of stuff I guess we like to do. Yay, we're hiking.
Oh, see this big fucker? Enough. I've had enough.
Oh, son. Oh, I'm going right through it, man. Hell with it. Oh, cry for me, porcupine britches. We fucked around. We found out again. Oh, geez, y'all, we're getting delirious. Barely making miles. We're going forward. That's about the best we can say. Here's another down tree. More seeds. Hit the button. All right, y'all. This is no longer fun. It's bad. We're covered up. These seeds are just everywhere. We found a picnic table. Good news there. Right on a beautiful little beach. That's the only good news here in the last hour and a half, and it all looks the same ahead. So we're gonna sit right here and pick these freaking seeds off of us. Sit down, take a break, and collect our nerves. We getting pissed. All right, y'all. We're back moving again. Beautiful spot of the river. And we're sure hoping it looks a little bit better up here, but right off the rip, we're right back in the seeds. Man, we just picked 90% of them off of us, but they're right back on us. Demoralizing. But that's beautiful. That's not. And I found a feather. Alright, I'm putting the phone down and hiking. Alright, y'all. We pulled the cord, the bell button. We're out of here. We're hiking up through, I don't know, some private property. We got a hold of somebody who's hopefully gonna try to meet up with us. But the trail's too rough. It's demoralizing, no longer fun, unpassable. And right now, we're walking through somebody's big field and hoping they come say something to us.
Come run us off.
Because we got quite a ways through this field to get to a hard road to where somebody's gonna hopefully come and meet up with us. We're getting out of here though. It's a shame, but we're done. Cashed out. We'll see y'all in a bit. All right, now we're walking through a field with a storm coming on. It's already raining. You see lightning. We got a ride coming. Woo! We're not in a good spot. I don't know what we're gonna do. Keep moving, I think. I guess. We made it. We got somebody to pick us up, y'all. Heck yeah, he's hooking us up. But yeah, we
got room. Yep.
Yeah, man, that's good.
If you really want to take it off, I got a shirt you can put on.
Yeah, we got picked up. Here he is right here. Jim, come pick this up. What's your trail name?
Yo, I'm Ricky Stanicki.
Ricky Stanicki, how about that? That's funny. Anyways, we walked down this dirt road, some private property, broke some rules, and here we are. Let me get in the truck. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, appreciate you, man.
Always coming for you, boys.
All right, folks, there goes the man that saved us. I didn't remember his trail name. What did he say it was?
Ricky Stanicki.
Ricky Stanicki. What a trail name. Well, that's going to wrap up this hike, y'all. Let me turn my camera around. You can see the conditions of our faces. Now check it out. Now we're smiling.
I ain't ashamed.
Now we're smiling. I'll tell you what, man. We hiked up till about 11 to 12 miles shy of our goal, but it was something else. We put in a lot of work. I'm proud of it. We'll be back to get more. So thanks for watching my videos, and we'll catch y'all on the next